Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Boom. We're live. Welcome back to another stream, everybody. Okay, cool gap. Eh? Can we talk about that gap? Look at Midnight Open here. Let's see. Boom. Midnight Open. It looks like we want to be bullish, but it also looks like it wants to be bearish. It's very neutral. We have a huge gap. What is that gap? Wow, the markets are weird. The markets are weird. You see we have a market structure shift. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Fair value gap pushes up higher. Could retest midnight open again, then push up higher. But I'm not going to be looking for a long until this is broken. And then my target for buy side liquidity will be these highs. And that's it. That's it. Oh, it's a huge gap. Let's see if it's actually if it's there. It's not. So what happened at MNQ? Interesting. Interesting. So it changes my perspective a little bit. It's not $200 a month. Just use code Ben, and you make sure you're on the right Apex. There's a fake one sometimes. Use code Ben and you get 90% off for $19. Today's the last day, right? Yeah. So it does look like it could trade up higher, but yeah, for me right now, my perspective is bearish in the current movement with that 4-hour reaction. But like I said, it took that draw. It traded lower. It needs to invert this gap for us to reverse, and it's not doing that. We really need to wait till 9:30. We're more neutral today. For any size account, it's only $19 with code Ben. Any size account. Use code Ben at checkout, and it's only $19. It ends tonight, guys. This happens once a year, most likely. Sometimes I've seen it happen twice, but this happens yearly. And it ends tonight. It's the best discount ever, so don't miss out. Other than that, though, I want to see what 9:30 does. I actually don't really have a crazy bias. I'm very neutral. I'm very neutral, chat. So too much news today. Let's check the Forex calendar. Let's check that Forex calendar. Okay, today is Tuesday. We had NF non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, retail sales. We have PMI 945. Yeah, you can see why it's just chip chopping right now. So we're probably not going to touch the markets till 945. But my question is, what is this? Why is this not fixing itself? Why is that not fixing itself? It's actually really annoying. As long as price action is doing the same thing now, which it is, it's fine. But you can see it, Turtle Soup's this low, rips up higher at 930. Rips up higher. But we are bullish. That is my bias. That is my direction is going to the upside. So this would have to be the manipulation, and this would be accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So because 930 didn't manipulate much, what would have to happen is expansion, retracement, expansion. That's the profile we would be looking for if we are bullish. So we already have the power of 3, so we didn't need to manipulate a lot at 930. So because 930 expanded, we would need to see expansion, retracement, expansion. Or it chops more and then goes back up higher. Those are my two perspectives on the markets right now. Those are my two perspectives on the markets. Fellas, today's the last day to get 90% off, and if you use code BEN, no consistency rule in the combine. Any size account is 19 buckaroonies. Uh-oh. 1 second. One second. Would you risk on a 100K account $300 or $400 per trade? On a 100K, around like, yeah, 400 bucks. 400 to 500 bucks. Bro. So like I said, consolidation, expansion, retracement, expansion. That's my profile I was looking for. Now, we still aren't going to be taking this trade. It's too early in the 930, but we want to see a trade here, then turn up. Because 930 didn't manipulate enough. So let's see if that is going to be right. Let's see if our direction is right here. Top step down. Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me, bro. I forgot about top step. I have I realized that I've left my account open. I did like a stupid, like I don't trade toss up anymore, but I wanted to try their new feature. So I opened up a dumb account like a month ago and I got recharged for it. And I need to refund it. Of course, top step goes down. It always goes down. I know I'm on NQ. My Tradeovate isn't connected on this chart. It's only connected on this one, so I wouldn't be able to take trade anyways. But let's see if this works because it did what I wanted it to do. Expansion, retracement, expansion. If this pushes up here and then fills a fair value gap, I'll get into a long. So let's see what happens here. Setting the tone and the narrative. I didn't take trades since Wednesday last week, and my Apex eval says it doesn't exist. Well, I think you have to take a trade once a week. Thank you for the subscription, Mojo. I think if that changes the NASDAQ to 24/7 trading, it's going to totally abolish the 930 power of 3. So I'd have to figure something out. I hope Even if it's 24.5, that would abolish 930 and make it 830. Copy trading, brother. If you pay 19 bucks now, that's it. If you have a month to pass, or else you pay again. But it's a $60 or $50 reset. You have a month to pass. And if you pass, you pay the activation fee, and then you're done. I know I'm on minis. Apex is garbage. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Apex is the best firm out there. Brother, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with Apex. JadeCap has made millions. It's only trash for traders that want to gamble. Why isn't there real-time data? That's what makes you say Apex is garbage. And there is real-time data. Just go on to Tradovate. Bro says it's garbage because he doesn't know how to find the real-time data. Okay. It's not the same, bro. Ticker. It's not called NQ. One second. I need to log in anyways because I haven't logged in. But we're getting that expansion just like I wanted to see. Oh, boy. Hold on. Just like I wanted to see that expansion's happening. So we're going to be engaging for longs very soon, chat. Very soon. The ticker is MNQH6. Real-time data, buddy. How can I merge several Apex accounts? You have to get the Tradovate one and then copy trade it on Tradovate. If you want to copy trade all different firms, then you're going to have to use Replicanto. What's up, John? 945 news? Yep. I know. Good. Look at this. Market structure shift, consolidation, expansion, retracement. No, consolidation, expansion, retracement, expansion. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful... And look at what we see here, chat. Okay, what do we see here? Smart money reversal. Okay, first stage accumulation, expansion. Or we can do this. First stage accumulation, expansion. Second stage accumulation, expansion. Right? Smart money reversal. Accumulation. Next is expansion. Market maker buy. Yeah, dude, Top Step is dookie, bro. I told you I stopped using them. They go down every day. But I'm not engaging into a long yet because there's no fair value gap. Price action is still a little bit wicky, so we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient here, chat. Be mine in 7 minutes. Yep. Or in that fair value gap. Let's see how price action respects it. Let's see how price action respects this. Let's see. I think personally, it's not good enough price action to engage into a long yet. But it looks like it wants to respect it a little. It's very indecisive right now, chat, so just stay away until it gets cleaner. right? I will be taking a trade as soon as that happens. As soon as it gets clean. Chat. All I'm going to say is there's going to be major improvements in everything that we're doing. In trading and content and everything. Beautiful reaction here. Could even do that. I know I'm not taking the trade on minis. I'm not in the trade either. It's a tool. It's a tool. I'm not in it. Just putting it there. See, it's already disrespecting it, so it's not worth it. Yeah, it's very choppy right now. We kind of want to stay away from it for a second. I just bought some funded account. Should I be worried about the new 24-hour IQ? No. I'm trading that same market too. Just want to say I appreciate your latest video. Definitely needed to hear that. Thank you, brother. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think about my new YouTube video? Want to see this rip up higher, chat. We want to see this rip up higher. 945 is probably what we're going to be waiting for, so don't be too greedy in trying to find something before that. We got 4 minutes, 3 minutes, almost 3 minutes for that. Search and destroy. It's seek and destroy. This ain't Call of Duty, bro. My new YouTube video, brother. So we're still neutral, chat. We're still neutral. We need an expansion to the upside. We need to confirm that we're turning back up higher. In the current moment, we're not in a profile that we want to be in, so I feel like 945 PMI can take us out of that profile and put us into a new one. Ian, I kind of have that same feeling. It's just something about the colors and how they market. It just scares me. If I wanted a 10K payout, how much would I have to make daily to get the payout? Not daily, but if you wanted a 10K payout, your account balance has to be a specific number. I don't know what percentage your consistency rule is. Thank you, Lavi. So we have 9:45 in about 2 minutes, chat. We got to be patient. We got to trust the system, trust the process. Nothing new. Nothing new, chat. While we're waiting, this is the last chance to get the 90% off sale. The best sale in all of Profirm history. With code Ben, you can get any size account for $19. A $300,000 funded account is only $19 with code Ben. You can get up to 20 of them. So do not miss out on a yearly opportunity. Why are you not on micro? Because micro is all chopped up like this. So we're going to be looking at NQ and taking the position on micro. Take Profit Trader does not have a good support team. Why do I only trade NQ? Because stick to one market, one trade, one everything. Don't overcomplicate your stuff. No, I don't use top step. So 9:45 is in 30 seconds, chat. Let's see what happens here. Let us see what happens here. Gotta be patient. You know why it's trash? Because customer support is one of the hardest things to do as a company. Because that means they probably don't have that many employees. Their profit margin is probably big. They don't want to pay employees, but if they want to pay support team employees, it's a full-time salary. So it's a lot of money for them, and they don't want to do that. But it's affecting them negatively, and they don't know it. 9:45. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're moving lower at 9:45. Interesting. Very interesting day-to-day chat. Very interesting day today. Get the trade away one, Peter. Trade away. So what we need to look and see where it's going if this is chop. I mean, if this is not chop and it's going lower. Right? We could re-reference that midnight open level. Remember? Midnight open. It could be trading lower and sweep this lower, go to this order block. I do think it's going to continue up higher, but I think it's in a stage of accumulation. Or so it would need to manipulate. That's why we went lower and took that low. And then next is distribution. That's why I told you I'm not taking a long until we body above this high. You missed on regular trading hours. It's all good, brother. You'll find another one. What about ES? I don't touch it. I don't trade ES. I trade the NASDAQ. Beautiful turtle soup there on that low, but we're still in a consolidation profile. So yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday was so beautiful, chat. If you guys missed out on yesterday, I don't know what to say. Look at that mitigation delivery. We took a short from here to here, like this. That thing was beautiful. That thing was beautiful. That was the short we took yesterday on the AM stream. Beautiful. See how we manipulate at 9:45, take sell side liquidity, turtle soup, and now we're turning up. Now this does look like it's great bullishness, but remember, it's still in a consolidation profile. So although it looks very bullish right now, it can easily just reverse. We need to wait for it to body out of the consolidation. Will I be streaming forever? No. I'm not going to be streaming day trading when I'm 58 years old with kids. I know, Camelot. It's crazy what happened. It's seek and destroy. Did I say search and destroy? No? Okay. I was about to get mad at myself, bro. I was about to get mad at myself. Just past my 3 funded accounts. I just want to say thank you, Ben, for allowing me to have God. But I didn't allow you to have God by your side. What? But I think I know what you're saying. And reminding myself that He is in every moment in our lives. Thank you for teaching me patience. Let's go. Congratulations, brother. So we're still in the consolidation profile. We need to wait. We need to wait. We need to wait for it to expand higher. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Is for price action to expand higher. Out of this consolidation. Out of the consolidation, and then we engage. That is all we need. Thank you, Dama, for the subscription. We're still in the consolidation profile, chat. We're still in it. Just got 150K. Let's go, Dashcam Daily. But I do think we can catch a beautiful long very shortly. So just be patient, chat. Be patient. Okay, we're consolidating right at the high where it's been consolidating. We do need to expand up higher. It does look like a beautiful manipulation there on the 5 minute. It looks like it formed a beautiful order block and it can expand instantly higher. It looks very healthy. Very healthy. It does look very healthy, chat. But we're not taking anything until we break out of the range. That's just our rules, and that's what we wait for. Thank you. I passed 250K accounts yesterday. God bless you. Let's go, brother. Congratulations. Get any plane you want. They're all the same price, brother. Just make sure you get Trade of 8. Look at that expansion. That's exactly what we wanted to see, chat. Things are starting to align for us to be catching this trade. Things are starting to align for us to be catching this trade, chat. That would be a breakaway gap. Oh, yeah. Chat, this is going right to those highs. Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful turtle soup there. But I'm looking at this fair value gap here. See if we can get a fill there. That would be 3R. That would be beautiful. What is it? 47. So it would be cutting risk again because it's December. And even though it's good, that'd be 500 divided by 47 divided by 2. That would be 5 contracts. I'm going to buy in here, chat.
Order filled.
Oh, wow. Instantly pushed back down lower. So this is the first trade of the day, chat. We have 3 trades of capital to be doing today. Okay? 3 trades of capital. Two trades of 500 and then 1 trade of 250 if we lose the both 2 trades. Okay? Not the greatest reaction here. Nice consequential respect, but it's not looking like the greatest reaction here. We'll see. Let it trust the process, right? Shouldn't go to that breakaway gap, so it should not go there. Tops up still down. It's all good, guys. Guys, there'll be another opportunity. Don't have any FOMO. Remember, you don't trade with emotions. Even if tops up comes back up, don't get into the trade because then you engaged your emotions with FOMO. It is all good, guys. Regardless of the outcome of anything, it's good. That's what risk management is to make it so regardless of what happens in your trading day, you're going to be fine. Because the worst thing that can happen is your max loss limit on the day, which is still part of your system. So that means everything is fine. So don't force a trade just because tops up's down. Don't force a trade because you're late. Don't force a trade because anything. And just sit and be patient. 1 hour does look very bullish. Same with the 15 minute. Same with the 5 minute. But it does also look like it's in a very ugly consolidation here. Right? So I don't know what my stop loss needs to be at the breakaway gap. So right now, I'm basing my logic here on this trade on the fact that it's leaving this breakaway gap open. It's leaving this inefficiency open. So it could be using this down close candle. It could be using this inversion. It could be using the gap, whatever. I'm just basing my understanding with this trade that the fact that this is breakaway gap is being left open. So that's why my stop loss is right at the breakaway gap. PM sessions 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. When are you posting a video doing donuts in your Benz? I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would do that. I'm not gonna lie. So we should see an expansion here. We should see a nice expansion here to the upside. Did you guys see my new TikTok though of my Benz? Chat. Bro, let me play it without the music. Oh, that's still music. Hold on. Just listen. Oh, those pops, bro. Those pops are so sexy. Guys, that stock is that car is completely stock. Your Civic sounds better. Your Civic has 300 horsepower, maybe less. I don't care if any car sounds better. If it's a Mercedes, it's a luxury car doing popping, but also it doesn't sound better. Trust me. For that being stock, if I downpipe that shit, give it a deeper tone, that shit will be insane. Civics don't have 300 horsepower. How much horsepower do they have? Like 200? 199? My M5 versus your Benz? Well, stop spamming, please. And if it's not an M5 comp, then I'm gapping you. The only way your M5 would beat me if it's the M5 comp. I got the Rhythmic. There's no consistency rule if you use code Ben. Is yours a comp? Guys, don't say this too loud, but I've already raced an M5. If it's not competition, I will gap it easily. I have insane launch control. Also, 90% of the track races are dependent on their tires. If we did this shit in the summer, I have the best Michelin tires. My car is 550 horsepower. And it's all-wheel, it's a 4MATIC, so it's all-wheel drive. With launch control. There's no way if M5 is beating that unless it's a competition M5. Which my buddy has an my buddy has an M5 comp, and he beats me easily. But a regular M5 is not beating that. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Yep. How'd you know, brother? So I like that reaction on the rejection to go into the breakaway gap. I do want to see an expansion soon, though. They're the only real tires. I know. Yeah. But chat. So I'm financing it, and then I'm gonna buy it out in about 2 years. What I was thinking is I'll buy it out and then I'll exchange it. Do you think I should keep the car for like 4 or 5 years, or should I exchange it when I want, and then upgrade to like I don't know, like a G63S? Like a G-Wagon 63, or maybe an S-Class, like an S Maybach. So we're going to be grabbing our stop loss here. We're going to be dragging it just a little bit to the low there. Okay. We have not done anything for us to continue back up higher or take a partial. Our first partial and drag to break even is going to be right here, chat. Okay. Partial, break even, and then that's our TP here for a total of 2.74 R. Beautiful reaction so far, chat. Beautiful reaction. Once we hit that, I'm dragging my stop loss to almost break even. I'm dragging it. What I'm going to be doing is dragging it to the bottom of that down close candle and taking a partial, so it'll be break even. All your ex-girlfriends have had a Benz? Yeah, probably the A-Class. This is not a girl's Benz. The one I have is not a girl's Benz. Bro, I'm 2 for 2 tapping because toss up is bugging. Don't be chasing. Don't have FOMO, brother. Guys, relax. This trade could still lose. And if you get in a shit fill, you're going to blow your account sideways. So please do not chase. I do like BMWs. I just don't love the interior. And they use rubber gauges. So it's basically like the car's burning itself the more you drive it. So it's not as reliable. That's not true, Grod. No BMW is gapping an SVR. A Lamborghini Aventador SVR is not getting gapped by any Beamer, regardless of what you do to that Beamer. Brother, if you somehow make a Beamer faster than that Lamborghini, then that Beamer is going to fall apart by the time it hits its max horsepower. The wheels will fall off. The car will blow up. There's no shot. Plus, it's also a lot heavier than a Lamborghini. Lamborghini's a lot lighter of a car. So even you're going to have more horsepower than the SVR. The SVR is already over 1,000 horsepower, and it's a lot lighter of a car. Disgusting rip, but we dragged our stop loss a little bit, but we're still doing fine, guys. Maintain your emotions. Diddy candle. I know. Yeah, no, price action is a little bit ugly today. But remember, you have to trust your process and stick to your model. Dookie. Let's see if it respects that low, though. Guys, regardless of the outcome of this trade, remember, stay disciplined. Trust the process. Trust your system. Don't chase.
Stop filled.
All right. First loss. How much should we lose there? 500. Good risk management. We're gonna wait for price action to clear up, and then we're gonna engage back in for longs because I'm still confident it's gonna go up. I'm still confident it's gonna go up, but it's very ugly right now. We need to wait a little bit. But guys, remember how I told you majority of my times that I take losses, it's in just ugly profiles. It's whenever price action is in a good profile, I'm capitalizing off that. So maintain your emotions, calm yourself, and focus on the next opportunity. Original stop loss would have been good. Yeah, I understand, but sometimes, like most of the times, that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So you could get upset over that, but you could also just realize that you're following a system and you don't want to change your system just because of one day that doesn't work. Then don't trade in ugly profiles. It's a little bit harder than you think, brother. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Guys, wait. Be patient. Be patient. Let's see what the stock market's doing. Minus up 0.7%. Lovely. Nvidia's up a little bit. TKQ's up a little bit. Nothing's going too crazy. Bitcoin's to 87K. Wow. You've been chasing, losing your mind. Bro, while you're chasing, going crazy, I'm just sitting here accepting a loss and waiting for the next opportunity. And I feel great. That's what you have to do. I did not drag my stop loss too early. I dragged my stop loss according to my risk management. I have a system. That system works over time. Just because it doesn't work today doesn't mean it doesn't work at all, and doesn't mean it doesn't work more than it does. You guys just have to trust the process. No, I definitely don't put 2 times the money in the next trade. That's gambling. I'm doing another $500 trade. If I lose that, then I cut risk in half. Then if I lose that, I'm off the charts. Max loss limit. But remember, okay, I want you guys to learn this while we're waiting for price action to get in a better profile. A max loss limit is going to happen. It's going to happen. So you have to be able to sustain that. Price action, your whatever it's called is going to look like this. Your P&L. It's going to look like this. These pushdowns are max loss limit days. These are typical win losses, one win, one losses. No matter what happens, you're not going like this. And that big win doesn't even bring you back to the high. You're not doing that. If we get one big win, all the max loss limits we took, we're going to be back in profit. So any day, and I'm not saying today is the max loss limit, but any day where this happens, as long as we don't go below, statistically, we're going to make it back. If we follow our model, because that's what we studied statistically. If we go against our model, that's not going to work. I know it's micros. It's just the micros. Top Step is back. Don't engage with the logs yet, chat. It's a trap. It's very low probability. Just be patient. Just be patient, chat. Bro, Ben, please answer my question. I don't see your question. Type it again. Bro, Ben, why does your chart... I answered your question already. I said it's just MQ. MNQ. Why is it low probability? Look at the chart right now. Look at it. Look at that dookiness. There's no sense of direction. That's why it's low probability. Look at the log that we got stopped here. Look at that. It's falling right past. And everyone's like, oh, Ben, you dragged your stop loss too early. You did this. You did that. You're a pattern trader. Okay? I'm doing what is statistically what I'm supposed to do. And look what's happening anyways. Look at what is happening anyways. I'm closing and performing things only that I've studied to be profitable longer term. That's it. And all the people that would have not dragged their stop loss would have just got stopped out for more money. No way. You know who Tucker Janelle is? Does anyone know who Tucker Janelle is? He's like 2.6 million followers. Damn, how did he die? What happened? He offed himself. Oh, rest in peace. That just shows you. That proves my point. No amount of money, success, or fame is going to fulfill you. It just proves my point. I've gotten success, and it does not fulfill you. No amount of money fulfills you, guys. See why we closed our trade? See why we closed it? Look at that. I do what statistically I study. Statistically. And it works. That's why I've made a lot of money doing it. Hey Ben, when does Apex update? I just passed it for funded. It should update by the end of the session if you passed it today. Yes, 300Ks are hardest to pass, but all the account sizes are only 19 bucks and the discount ends tonight. It ends tonight, chat. So don't miss out. This does not happen often. Load up. Just waiting for price action. It's not looking the greatest right now. I am looking towards longs, but it's back in its chop, you know. It's not looking the greatest. So we be patient and wait for the profile to clear up. If we don't catch anything else, then we don't catch anything else, and we just accept the loss, and that's it. It's that simple. We don't let our emotions affect us in our performance. I'm trying to look for something else. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything else. We got to see. Yes, the activation fee is 65 bucks with code Ben. It looks like it wants to retest the highs, but the profile is really ugly right now, so you kind of want to stay away. But we'll see, right? We will see. We will see. Patience, guys. Do you make TikTok live streams private? How do you do that? I can't do that. No, they're public. Patience, literally. Don't engage into a trade right now. I thought activation fee is 144 for it is. For anything under it is $65. Get the 150K, Haley. It's the same price. So it could be going down to midnight open. We'll see. To me, it doesn't look like it should, but you never know in this type of profile. So you let it play out, and you don't try to chase anything. Don't try to force anything, and let the markets play its hand. Watch a YouTube video, Dashcam Daily. It works. You're just probably not doing it right. Just got to be patient, chat. We just have to be patient. Guys, while we're waiting, I'm setting something up. I'm hiring a production team, editing team, whatever. We're going to be creating a lot better content. A lot better, more useful content. And it's going to go good, guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So stay tuned for that. Half of trading is waiting. Yep. Top Step went down again. Bro. I'm so glad I don't trade that firm. I'm so glad I don't. That's so funny. Wow, 86K Bitcoin, chat. Patience for one. That's a beautiful short move. If that's your model, then go for it. That's not our model. So yeah, Apex is so much better than Top Step. Patience. Apex is expensive monthly, bro. No, it's not. Bro, what are you talking about? Apex is cheaper than Top Step. Once you pass your account, you're not paying monthly. You pay an activation fee and that's it. If you need more than a month to pass an account like that, then just fail. You fail. Do it again. The 30% rule is not an issue for anyone unless you're a gambler that wants to make one big win to save everything. If you're a consistent trader, no one goes over 30%. It's not an issue. So if you want to gamble, then yeah, go to Top Step. But if you want to be an actual consistent trader, Apex is the best firm out there. No idea, Banimal. So if you use code BEN, the evaluation, there's no consistency rule. That's where you can just pass in one trade. But in the actual PA, then there's a consistency rule. Just ask ChatGPT. That's what I did when I first started trading with Apex. That's not true, John. Chop, 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 guys. It's very ugly right now. It is very, very ugly. There's no opportunity in the market. not wanting to engage in anything. All you need to do is just not over leverage, Matthew. Guys, I've been trading the same Apex accounts for months. And there's a reason why I'm doing just fine. And it's because I'm not a gambler. I don't over leverage, and I don't try to rely on one trade to save me. And that's all you have to do. And then I pass my trades. Easy like that. If your account balance is $10,000, your biggest winning trade can only be $3,000, which is so fair. Yeah, this is an ugly day, chat. Decent delivery here, but not engaging into it. But it's expected to be ugly. You know why? We just took sell side. Whoops. Look. Let me get rid of these little things. We just took sell side. Right? Oh, wait. That's not sell side. You can see this. Yeah. Sell side. And since then, price action has been just... It ripped lower one more time, and it's just chop, 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 chop. So that means it's accumulating more positions to start reversing again. But right now, this is a complete seek and destroy profile. Activation fee is only $65, and it's only cost $19 to buy the account if you use code Ben. Guys, there's really nothing engaging that much. Today's one of those days, you know? Today's one of those days. But, hey, we had such a good day yesterday that I don't care what type of day it is today. PM session could be a lot better as well. Could be. Gold was great. Nice. Yeah, I'm not engaging in this. Chat. I'm thinking on closing early. Don't want to engage. Don't want to chase. It's not my model. I don't want to see shorts. Longs look too far gone. We look like we're in a seek and destroy profile. I don't think engaging in this is the right decision, chat. And I don't want to promote it. We're doing really well this December. I don't want to lose it all on a seek and destroy day. So we're not going to. We're going to be disciplined. I think that's the right decision to do. I think that's the right decision to do is to be disciplined. It's seek and destroy. Search and destroy is a Call of Duty game mode. It's called seek and destroy. Other than that, fellas, I think I'm going to end the stream. Don't miss out on this Apex 90% off sale. It ends tonight with code Ben. Any size is only $19, guys. With code Ben, you get no consistency rule on the Combine. If you use code Ben, there's no consistency rule. Other than that, fellas, I think we'll finish in prayer. And we're going to wrap up the stream. I'll be live 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time for the PM session on TikTok. John, that guy is stupid. If he's basically saying price action is price action, that's bullshit. My model says not to take shorts in this because we already took the short draw on liquidity. Just because price action is moving higher or lower doesn't mean you take the trade. If that's what he implies, then he's the worst trader ever. Because he's basically saying every time price action moves up, catch it. Every time price action moves down, catch it. No. All right, let's finish in prayer, guys. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity. Lord, please be with us for the rest of this day and forgive us for our sins and help us stay disciplined and content with everything, Father. Please be with us. Forgive us for our sins. Deliver us from the evil one. Glory and praise be to your name, Lord. Thank you for everything. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Chat. It's $19. I know. To be fair, you can't marry your bias. It's not marrying your bias. It's staying disciplined. You guys need to know the difference. A stupid 20-year-old successful trader, you would have to catch up. What are you talking about? I'm a 19-year-old successful trader. Your point is? Anyone that says you need to catch every push up and every push down is a gambler. This is not my model. If price action moves down, cool. It's not my model. I don't study it. It's not statistically backed by my insight. I'm not doing it. So that cool 20-year-old successful trader. Guess what? I'm 19. So I won up them already. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay disciplined. Do not chase just because price action is moving. Stay away from the charts. We're in a seek and destroy profile. Don't be getting into positions too early or late. I'll be live on TikTok 1:10 p.m. He's 20 years in the game. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if you're 50 years in the game. Someone who says that advice is not a good trader. One loss and everyone knows better than Ben. It's just how the chat goes. It's typical. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless you all. We already did the prayer. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, Charlie.